and then do this. This is how it will finally look like. I don't know what I have to do here. What could you do as a PT, interventions wise? Show me. Let me feel what I need to do.
Okay. So I'm right here.
Yeah.
You have your weight here. Excellent. So I just want you to push on this arm, and I'm gonna guide. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. And now can you push on this muscle? Push, 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 push. You're doing great.
This is it. This is what I need. You have to feel it yourself, by the way. That gives confidence. So you say, that's my point for you. You say, yeah, I'm here, but I don't feel you are here. Especially if you have a lack of trunk balance, being here means having physical contact. That means being here. Then I feel safe. Then I know, okay, I have the idea that I will fall backwards, but I feel you at that moment. So that allows me to do the next movement. Yeah? Okay. So this is what I need to do. So then here, imagine, practice this.
Good. And keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Yeah. Good.
Imagine this is now the situation we ended here. So then what will be the next step then?
But then this situation, this position seemed quite uncomfortable.
It's great for me, this position.
They don't feel anything. They feel comfortable. Don't help them.
Why would I feel comfortable in this position?
Because you guys support us.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
really
but it can
stable.
be tight for the hamstrings. It can
But he's got Asia A.
They don't care.
I feel
Yeah.
st- What do I need to do? What would be the next step now from this position?
Side and put your legs.
No, I would practice the balance of the trunk. Like just see that you can keep your balance.
Could be a first exercise, I agree. So
In
it
the-
could be like being able to do this here, sitting here, backwards. If I have come back here, nice exercises. What else could I do even in this position to increase the muscle strength?
Lift yourself
myself,
up.
yeah.
Just push more. Yeah.
Important here, triangular base wise, is that as soon as I lift myself, that I always bring my nose toward my knees. Lifting like this is A, very hard, but B, I have the risk of falling backwards. So the fact that I go, it gives me biomechanically a better angle to use my triceps, because my shoulders are closer to the table. So it's, especially from quite a long trunk, like then some with short arms could also be. Then it will be hard to lift here. So then you don't have enough like space to lift yourself. This will help. This. But okay, now I need to go the next step to the. So this is where I ended. Imagine it. 3 weeks later. Okay. And then what will be the next step?
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
We're gonna try to move your body from the bed to the chair.
Wow.
No?
Wow.
Whoa. Okay. So I would like you to feel the chair first. Feel that it's steady. The chair, it will be here for you as a base. Like if you need something to grab on, you can grab on the chair.
There's breaks.
Yeah, it breaks. So what I want you to do now is, can you take your leg and put it down without like, oh no, basically first I need you to first see that the hands are like fully, let's say independent, let's say, so he can grab on the one side of the bed, but he can still lift his arm to touch the...
As in like keep his base of support while
Yeah,
moving the arm.
yes, because now the weight comes more to the left, let's say. So he can grab on the bed to like balance.
Those are huge steps for me in this phase. Like I've never done this before. So if it comes down to transferring, that is actually already, there's a couple of sub-steps to be followed. First I need to do something with my legs, apart from the fact that there's two ways of transferring. I could decide on transferring if you leave it like this, and bring my legs off. Or I could do this. Bring my legs off.
Yeah, but I have a question.
There's no, that is a preference, it depends on personal preference. But those are two ways of transferring. So that's what you need to decide. But like you already see like how much sub-steps are in this transfer. I need to lift myself, I need to move myself, I need to bring my legs, who are completely dead weight, I need to bring them off. So that is quite a lot of things. So what could you do as a therapist then to make it easier for me?
Maybe not bring the chair out first and just practice moving the chairs out.
Exactly.
Yeah, later.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is the first step. Just make sure when I bring this patient, help me to bring my legs off, because that is really heavy. And first, let me get used to this situation here.
Can you make that an exercise, like putting your leg up and
But I have a question on that. Now that you tried it first on your own, let's say, you put it your hand, you were like that, and you put it your hand under your leg to lift it up, and I see you bend it, but you of course you use other muscles to like keep stability, but he won't have these muscles, his core muscles. So if he from here to put his up, to put his leg up, he will.
As soon as I'm in this position,
Yes.
I won't fall sideways. So this will be, so here I will still have support. And I have my triceps here, this arm. There should always be one arm
To catch yourself.
to catch myself. That's what you have to teach your patients.
Okay.
And while sitting here, yeah, of course, now I need to be like, as soon as this leg goes off, this will happen, but I still have my arms. I have both arms working, so I could lift myself up here.
So, would you check the hamstring tightness to be sure that he doesn't fall?
Yeah, it could be a good thing to check, but that's what you will see here already. How short or long the hamstrings are. Does it make sense a little bit?
Yeah.
Those steps. It's constantly observation. Yeah? And you should not underestimate. You are allowed to help the patient initially. And that is also part of your assessment. Like how much help does your patient need to go from step 1 to 2? It provides you with a lot of information about muscle strength, about mobility, about stability, about whatever. And that could already be part of your intervention. So gradually let go your support, which allows the patient to do more himself.